Welcome back to the I'm Just Saying podcast. How y'all doing and shit,
That's Curry for MVP.
You know me, cooler. No
I'm in
stuff
the top.
MVP. His ass a bum.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up.
That's how we coming already.
You did not just do that.
His ass at the crib.
That's wild. You ain't finna just call that. Hey, light skin's taking over though. Tell me
On
I'm
my
lying.
soul.
The light skinned niggas is taking over the league right
Hey, the next generation up right now, low key, while y'all playing.
Yeah, that's one thing for sure though. The next generation is crazy.
You know how people always be saying shit like when such and such retire, I ain't gonna want to watch basketball no more. Somebody always come along and make you say fuck that.
Hey, you hear me? Because I was on that same wave. But this next gen, I don't know, bro. I like them.
It changed for me every time. First it was when Kobe retired, and then immediately PG became my favorite player. And now I'm like low key like more into Luca. Like they like fighting for my favorite right now. I love me some Luca, boy. He play like a nigga. He play like a nigga. He do not play like no foreign white boy.
He play like a foreign player to me, man. Like
I'm talking about his attitude. You know how like when you outside playing pickup, you tell a nigga you too fucking small. That's nigga shit, bro.
oh well, yeah. They don't talk shit like that.
Luka talk good shit, bro.
He be with all the bullshit, especially against the Clippers.
He mixed up Kawhi with a step back three and got the laughing at that man's face. That's all he is. He want all the smoke.
So yeah, that's the first thing I want to ask y'all about though. Like anything about the first round disappoint y'all, or anything surprise y'all? Nico, you could jump in on this first.
I don't think I don't know. I don't think nothing surprised me. But the first round was cold, man. Every matchup was decent. Even though the Knicks lost in 5 games, they shit was entertaining. Like every series was well, I didn't really watch too much of the Portland Denver lick, but the nigga Dame went crazy one of them games. So I know that shit was kind of entertaining. But all the other series, like this was a decent first round to me. I fuck with it. We seen a lot of shit. What you think, Bobby?
Gee, I'm disappointed like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Why?
I'm with Bobby okay.
Gee, I thought, first of all, let me get on these weak ass Miami Heat, man, because I'm blue. I'm done with them, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, that shit was boring. That was a weak ass series.
Gee, every game but the first game was a blowout. They went from they damn near bubble frogs, bro. And then Jimmy, what I told y'all when we going down the list of superstars, he go from he do stuff that make you think he a top 10 player, and he do stuff like he make you feel like he top 25. That whole series, he looked like he was top 25. Sometimes at moments, not even that, bro. And then Bam won like a thing. And then the crazy part is they defended Giannis well, but they couldn't stop Chris. They definitely couldn't stop Drew, and they didn't make no adjustments. So I'm just like,
was eating their ass up too.
Gee, it's like everybody got off but Giannis, and they still swept them. It's like, I'm like, what y'all mean? Y'all might as well stay in Cancun. Then, the Nets versus Boston, that went how I thought it was gonna go. But I was low key disappointed in the Nets that series though, because their defense was still hot garbage, and the fact that they let Tatum cook KD and Kyrie for 50. I'm like, they kept letting they just you really just want to just outscore motherfuckers. That's all you trying to do. Cause they played. Facts. I ain't thinking about that. So then it was that the Clippers. I ain't gonna say they disappointed me, but it's like I lost a lot of good faith in them. Cause I just knew with the proper motivation, since Luka took them 6 without Porzingis last year in the bubble, I'm just knowing they finna go on here. Okay, let's get him out of here quick, and obviously win 7 games. It's probably like, don't get me wrong, Luka is probably my favorite. Actually, no, Luka is my favorite player of the new generation. But you can't tell me that series should have won 7 games.
Hell no.
To me, that's a 5 and out. To me, but the fact that Luka stretched that boy to 7 games, because it was Luka that stretched it out. Him and Tim Hardaway Jr. Porzingis, he got to go. Folks, is how I got it.
Porzingis definitely got to ride. He got to go.
He took them to 6 without Porzingis. Shit, he took them to 7 without Porzingis this time.
Basically.
But hey, I don't look at that as a disappointment, man. I just think Luka that cold, bro. I think we got a once in a generation talent in the NBA right now, bro. With him, I think he the best out of all the young players. It's just he that good. He better than Paul George, and he damn near up there with Kawhi, if not better than Kawhi. Like
He was the best player in that series, bro. I ain't gonna
he
lie
was
to
the
you.
best player in that series. He looked like, bro. He looked like, when I'm saying this, man, it's crazy, but he looked like a young Michael Jordan talent. How Mike played fucking Boston back in the day, busting their ass. A young LeBron James in a Detroit series by himself. Like he killed their ass.
I ain't gonna call it Mike because they games different, but I got real like young Braun and Cleveland vibes though from him though. Beating,
I don't
When I tell
necessarily
you,
mean
Bobby,
that game. I mean like he finna be a top 5 player all time. Like they type of talent.
no, but
Like we seen it early.
no, what I'm saying
I
is like
told Bobby, I call him the unathletic LeBron, boy.
He LeBron for sure.
no, what I'm saying is because I get what you're saying, Nico. But what I'm saying is like he got motherfuckers hooping beyond like what they capable of doing. If you get what I'm saying, like that's what Braun was doing in Cleveland. Like Braun was taking a 13-win team and making them a 66-win team in the East of them seasons. Like that's to me that's what Luka was doing. Jordan ain't doing shit like that, bro. Like Jordan, he out for himself. I don't say out for himself, but he ain't. That's not his game. Like Luka was squeezing everything out the motherfuckers and made that series competitive every single game. So that's why I was like Luka, but see, we knew Luka was like that though, because he showed us that last year. That's why I was saying with the Clippers, you would think you clearly got you got the better balanced squad, you got the better squad in general, you got proper motivation because he don't keep talking about the Clippers all year. Like so, you would think, all right, let's get this motherfucker out of here so we can show him that he ain't ready for us, and he didn't beat you. If Porzingis give him 20 instead of 12 in the game 7, they win the series. So it's like after that, bro, I was like, yeah, I ain't fucking with the Clippers. I low key don't think they're gonna beat who they playing?
Utah.
Utah. Yeah, I don't think
They can redeem themselves against Utah for you. Like say they sweep Utah, then
they gonna have to show me, bro. Because if we going off what I just seen versus the Mavericks, and the Mavs took you to 7, bro, Utah finna dog these, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, you gotta look at it like this, man. Luka is just that cold. I think they finna beat everybody. I think they gonna have an easy series against the Jazz, and then if whoever come out the Phoenix and Denver series, I think Clips could beat them. I think it's just they had that challenge against Luka. I don't think nobody else gonna challenge them in the West like that. Phoenix maybe, but definitely not Denver. Definitely not Utah. We finna see games.
definitely not Utah.
Hey, I'm gonna say
I don't think Utah can stop them.
I'm gonna put it like this though. I'm on Sean hype train, G, because after what I've been seeing, bro, Phoenix legit, bro.
Phoenix legit.
Them boys.
Phoenix legit.
Hey,
Phoenix legit.
after what they did to my Lakers, G, all bets are off, G. I'm rocking with Phoenix the rest of the way, bro. As far as the West, G, I ain't gonna lie to you. Devin Booker is here, bro.
Yeah.
It's his time, G.
I'm so glad he got to do this shit in the playoffs. He built for that shit, boy.
But hey, they series, it ain't over yet though, bro. Like everybody played perfect game 1. CP had 20 and 10. DeAndre Ayton had 20 and 10. Devin Booker had a dub. Bridges hit like 5 threes. He had a dub. Like that was a perfect ass game and they beat Denver. Like if they don't play, we got to see when they don't play perfect. That was just a perfect ass game 1. We still got hella games to go because I still think Denver a threat too. For them, I think they can still beat Phoenix.
But shit, man, as far as that first round went, the only shit I was really disappointed about was Julius Randle, man. He blew me. He played like a straight up. I ain't gonna call him out his name, but he ain't play like what I expected him to play like. He didn't show up for not nail game, bro. Not a single one of them. D Rose was about the only one there hoping. He was the only one who wasn't scared.
Hey, he was carrying them, G. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you know what? I saw that from Julius though. To me, he was never a big star. Like if you watched him in LA,
confirmed what we said, right?
yeah, actually, yeah. Me and you said that because remember he was on the Lakers and he was doing the same thing with the Lakers. He just wasn't getting the opportunities.
Yeah, it's just more shots now.
But he doing his same shit. He in the East. The Nets, the Knicks. They wasn't no shit. They were just experiment. He happened to get more shots. There was shots to go around.
You know what it really was with the Knicks, bro? They weren't trying to win for real this year. That shit just happened.
They just trying to recruit a scout. They just trying to show whoever wants to play the free agency. Listen, we at best a playoff team, and if you want to come take this motherfucker over, we here.
Yeah, I feel like though I watched that series against the Hawks. I think Julius Randle. I agree with y'all. He not really a star yet, but at the same time, they game planned for him. That whole series, they double teamed him. When he caught the ball, it was Collins and Capella just trapping him. They was leaving whoever played center. If it wasn't Toppin, they would double. You don't got to stick Nerlens Noel and Taj Gibson. They was doubling his ass the whole series. They basically game planned and said, we just go let Derrick Rose, you could beat us. Julius Randle, you're going to have to get a ball up. And his bum ass was trying to dribble in the double teams. The shit was blowing my mind. But that go to the coaches too, man. Like, the coach need to change the lineup. Change the game plan. Like, if you getting double teamed and you can't get to the cup, like, you got to do something different. Like, Tom Thibodeau stuck in his ways. A lot of these coaches I've seen in his playoffs don't make no adjustments. Frank Vogel barely made adjustments, and you lose. The coaching shit matter, man. Like with the Clippers too. Doc Rivers he didn't make no adjustments against Luka. Luka was giving their ass buckets.
Talou.
I was like, that's Talou, bro.
All right. Doc was Philly. My bad. Talou. Prime example. Talou.
Overrated coach, like I said.
I feel. But a lot of coaches need to make adjustments in the playoffs. I've been seeing a lot of goofy ass shit coaches been doing. Not change, like the small lineups is killing me. The Clippers lineup, crazy.
But yeah, about Julius Randle, another thing, you saw how he was reacting to them double team. Like, this nigga was jumping in the air doing 360s and then trying to pass the ball.
It was like he had never seen a double a day in his life.
What? That's the part that was blowing me. Like, I can understand you getting double teamed. What you jumping doing 360s?
It was like he never seen it before. I was like, yeah, it's like
NBA street nigga. What you doing, man? Hey, but I loved every bit of how Trae Young was getting into it with the crowd.
Wait. Before we get there, Kashawn, I've been meaning to ask you this because I know this is your bag, bro. Who has been the villain of the playoffs, bro?
It's been Trae
Young. Okay, because he made that was my favorite series of the first round, right? A lot just for Trae Young.
Just for Trae Young.
Because he was purposely getting into it with the crowd to get him motivated. Like that shit.
Maybe Reggie Miller.
You see what I'm saying? Like that shit I miss. Like, oh my god.
He had the players tight too, bro. He had Reggie Bullock ready to fight him because he couldn't stop him.
Oh my god!
Oh, so this bitch,
damn, man. Reggie was trying to
look at him like, you mad?
He told him, hey, look at the scoreboard, man. Stop talking to me, bro. I'm like, oh yes, I need this.
And then capped it off by taking a bow on y'all shit.
Because at the end of the day, he was busting their ass. They couldn't say nothing.
Oh man.
But yeah, that Denver Portland series, I didn't really too much care about it. Like, I watched all the games, but I wasn't really into it. Except for that one game, Dame went crazy and then pissed me off at the end because he ain't had no reason to pass it in that second overtime. He could have pulled up and took another shot, but for some reason, he gave it to CJ McCollum, who stepped out of bounds. And like, nigga, you just hit 2 game-tying threes in the last second. Shoot that bitch again. Don't nobody else need to touch that ball. I don't know what the fuck that was about.
That was the best game in the playoffs so far.
Yeah, it was. It just sucked that you gotta, like, the game gotta be in your hands at that point. Like, you gotta say, this game is on us. We either going to another overtime or we finna lose this bitch right now. But ain't nobody else touching this ball.
I mean, he made the right
too
play.
Fucking hot.
He made the right play.
No, he was 1-on-1 though.
No, he wasn't. The trap was coming. He tried to beat the trap because he seen it coming. They was waiting for him to cross half court. He threw it to me. He threw it too early to CJ. If he
the pass got deflected, like it wasn't like it was an open pass.
I was gonna say he waited. He did it too early. If he would have waited a little bit, like maybe like a second or two, CJ would have caught it wide open. But see, that's CJ. That's CJ. But Dame has never really been like that type of like pass out the double type person. Like see some shit before it happened.
I'm sorry if I got 50 and I'm shooting 71%. I don't give a fuck. Throw at me.
You gonna switch on 2 people right there?
Shoot, man. Kobe mode. Fuck you talking about? I'm shooting that bitch.
No, I agree with you though. He should have shot it though, because before that he had hit what he had.
Like, pull up from the logo. Fuck it. You do that shit all the time.
Because he hit what 12 threes. He hit what the shot that sent to overtime, and then the shot that hit the second overtime, and he hit like I think he scored like every point up to that point anyway. So like shit.
He not Kyrie, man. He not Steph.
That Lakers series went exactly how I said it was if AD was hurt.
Oh my god!
I said Phoenix was gonna get their ass up out of there quick if AD went there. But y'all know how I felt. If AD then was healthy, I don't want nobody touching the Lakers in my opinion. They just, hey, I might have been wrong about the rest of that roster.
Wow, that's what I'm saying. I can't believe they role players played that bad.
Yeah. And about what you said, like the coach is not adjusting. Why the fuck was Montrezl Harrell not playing?
See, and that's what I was about to say. They could have won that series without AD. They just had the wrong lineups out there.
Fuck you, study playing Andre Drummond, who ain't done. He ain't do shit in no game except for like game 1, 2, whichever one of them games it was.
It was 2 and 3.
He ain't do shit else.
It was game 2.
But you just got Montrezl Harrell. Y'all basically just signed him to say no. The Clippers just can't have you no more.
Yep.
They had too many big men. It's like if you can't shoot, it's hard. They don't play good with LeBron.
Yeah, that's why I was saying you got to let AD run the 5, and when that LeBron come off the bench, then when LeBron go to the bench, then you bring one of them other niggas in. But
well, to me, he just had the wrong lineup. If AD ain't out there, you got to revert LeBron back to his Cleveland days, which means you just need one big. He can be the secondary big and put him out there with shooters. They didn't do that.
Yeah,
he put him out
like
there.
Nico was saying, that's the coaching, bro.
Yeah, he put him out there with every big except Montrez, and he put him out there with 2 non-shooters in Schroeder and Caruso.
I don't like him and Schroeder together at all. Like,
yeah, I don't either. If you run a 2-3 zone, you neutralize their whole offense, and that's what they did.
And I'm gonna say it. That nigga LeBron quit them last 2 games.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it was over with. Yeah, it was over with.
Yeah.
Of course.
After Devin Booker went crazy in the first quarter, LeBron's like, "Oh fuck this shit."
He's like, it's time to go home.
One little surge in the third quarter and saw that one doing shit. He's like, "Yeah, I'm out of here."
Yeah, he was out.
Y'all got it.
Yeah, he was about it up. Gee, Devin Booker, bro. I was never too high on Devin Booker, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I always thought he was one of them. Because obviously I knew he was a
stats.
Yeah, like he was one of those your best player on a bad team, but on a good team he'd be like your secondary option, right?
Yeah, I always thought that on the low tip. Not bad stats, but I didn't think he was good enough to be a number 1.
Gee, he won me over that game 6, bro, because he came out straight Kobe vibes, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like he sensed the blood, and he said, "I'm gonna get these niggas up out of here."
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what a superstar do, bro. That's what a superstar gonna do.
Yeah.
Like, fuck all this. These niggas is down. Let's kick the shit out of them.
Let's beat this life out of them on their home court. I told my OG, I said after that game, he got to get a statue next to Kobe. Fuck it. That's his crib now.
That nigga wasn't missing shit.
Yeah, he decent, man. It was CP. That's the best thing that ever happened to him, Joe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you see why I was saying, like, Chris Paul MVP to me this year, man. He
got Cameron Payne hooping.
Right. That nigga could make a layup the last 2 games to save his life, though.
That nigga wasn't doing shit from the Bulls.
Think about how everybody from Oklahoma City, Schroeder was hooping that year with CP. He come to the Lakers and what he do? A normal as year.
Much as I used to hate CP3, man, I see that man value now. It ain't no dispute.
He make niggas hoop, man. Like, that's crazy.
That's why he's called the point guard.
Yeah,
you got a nigga like Cameron Payne being productive in a playoff series. You got it. But yeah, rest of the first round, all that shit pretty much went how I expected it to go. So, what was like our favorite moment from the first round?
Devin Booker going nuts in that game 6. You can't pick nothing else.
Man, my shit would be when Luka went up 3-1, he went crazy.
I can feel that. No, it wasn't 3-1. They went up 3-2, I think.
3-1. It was 3-2.
3-2, yeah, 3-2. No, it was even before that. When they won the first 2, I was happy as hell because I thought it was over with.
I sure hopped off. I was like, "Yep, they ass over with." I
thought it was over with.
But when they won, that shit was cool. Man, Devin Booker up there, but shit, it's the Trae Young bow for me, man. You done went through all that shit talking with the fans that whole series.
That's second for me.
I'm not finna pick no moment where a nigga put my team out the playoffs. I can't.
I got to. I gotta respect it, G, because he took out the defending champs. I respect it, G. I got to.
Trae, it's up there. I just like the Trae Young shit.
Trae second though. And to me, that ain't even the best Trey moment. The best Trey moment is when he hit the game winner and he walked onto the logo and said, "It's quiet as fuck in here."
Yo, that shit was so cold. Like he shift their ass up.
Yeah.
I forgot about that
Walked
shit.
in their logo, look directly in the camera. It's quiet as fuck.
It's quiet as fuck
here. Stared at Spike Lee. It's quiet as fuck in here. I said, yeah, he got it now.
No, that's it for me too, Joe. Low key, I'm tweaking. I just was hurt when he did that because I wanted Derrick Rose to win, so I was hurt. But that was cold. He fucked them up with something cold as hell, and like you said, walked to the logo and treated they. It's quite. But
these light skins got to be stopped, man.
the memes, bro. Did you see the meme? It was like a little toothpick with hair and shit. It was like a toothpick with like a little fur hair on it and shit. With the finger up on that motherfucker. I'm dead. They stupid.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he a dog.
Dirk here, you know. I just got to throw that back in there. Hey, I told you I'm gonna keep shouting that shit until they get put out.
Oh
they still here,
my god.
So it's still early in the second round. Like y'all want to make some predictions, or I don't think. No, we ain't gotta go through that. We did that shit already.
Yeah, this shit. No, I gotta change mine because all my teams out. So I gotta. I gotta fake.
Yeah, the Nets got it. It's a wrap.
Straight like that.
Straight like the Bucks. G, it's over with, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's over.
The Bucks.
How you down 49 in?
That's what I'm saying, G. If that happens, no way. Y'all can't run with them. Pass the sticks, bro.
What about we made predictions and shit, but teams lost. Got all of the games.
I know. I got one wrong.
Did we get that shit right? All right,
I told you that's all the way, bro. I know. I remember.
It don't even matter.
Remember,
just don't even want to.
What about the
other series? Just like fuck them, huh?
Because remember, I said that they was going. I said the Nets. No, I said the Heat was going to beat Milwaukee, and I said the Heat was going to beat they was going to beat the Nets, and then they was going to lose.
Yeah, you had Brooklyn coming out the East.
No, I didn't have.
I mean, not Brooklyn. Milwaukee. You had Milwaukee coming out the
East.
East.
I had Philly coming out the East. I had it between in the East Conference Finals. It was supposed to have been Philly versus Miami, but after seeing how everything going and how the Nets is just dismantling them, I don't see a team beating them, bro. Not even Philly. And I love Philly right now, but it's like if you let Trae Young get off on you, no disrespect to Trae Young, but like shit, it's gonna get worse when you see Kyrie. And then here come KD. By then, Harden gonna be back. It's looking ugly, bro.
I'm ready to come back. Harden just sitting until they need him, bro.
And Blake hooping.
And then that's the other thing, G. Blake is 18 and 10 every night again. So now I'm just like, fuck, it's over with, bro. The only team that can really challenge them at this point is either the Suns or the Clippers. But shit, they just fighting for second place. It don't even matter.
No, I wouldn't even have faith in the Clippers against them.
No, they not winning. I'm talking about challenge, like as far as like getting a game. No team is beating them. Like I'm betting my crib on this now. Like no one is beating the Nets.
The only motherfucker who had a chance was LeBron. And
that's what I'm saying. That was the one team I could say confidently they would have beat them. Anyone else, they had a chance. No one left has a chance. I don't give a who they see. The only way I can see them getting beat is if we get a time machine and somehow we get the Warriors with KD coming back. And then they play the Nets. Other than that, there's no team currently playing right now that's beating them. At least that's left in the playoffs.
I don't know where I stand. So.
You still ride with the Suns.
Mm-hmm.
You a fool.
Hey, man.
I can see it.
I'm a man of conviction. I got to stick to my word.
I can see it. It ain't going to happen, but I can see it.
I mean, all right, let's be fair about it, though. I did say I don't actually expect them to beat Brooklyn.
Yeah.
But it'll be a good story, you know? But realistically, no. Nobody fucking with Brooklyn.
And it's the crazy part is they not playing no defense.
Yeah,
they just out.
That's the crazy.
They outside like it's Rucker Park. We just trying to outscore motherfuckers.
They playing the All-Star game every night.
That's all they doing.
Yeah, that's cute and all. You can get your shots up, but I bet I'll make
that's all they doing, bro. It's like if you getting off, you getting off. They let Tatum cook and they just tried to outscore him. Like this shit's sad, bro.
This shit's sad. I don't know, but if they don't got Harden tonight, this is the scenario I see Phoenix beating them. If Harden ain't there, I can see that shit going 7 and they fuck around and lose to Phoenix.
I don't see that.
Nah, I still don't think they could beat him because KD and Kyrie together is just like LeBron and Kyrie.
Yep, that's how I see it. To me, it looks like a more fluid 16 Cavaliers. And they got the
It's like LeBron and Kyrie. They got it in the East. They beat anybody.
only difference is that them Cavs team was playing defense. These Nets out here, they so offensively potent. They ain't got to stop you.
It's just like them Suns teams with Amari. Them.
Yep, that's what they are. They what the Suns was supposed to be back then.
But look who their coaching staff is. They got Steve Nash, Amari, and Mike D'Antoni on their bench.
Yep.
They don't do no drills or no plays. They just get to the gym like, all right, everybody, run, shoot, repeat. That's their whole practice.
Boy, they practice ISO plays.
They won't even, man.
Oh man.
So who you got coming out the West though? So we know you got Brooklyn winning it all, but who they beating in the fight?
I told you I'm riding with your squad. I got the Suns, man.
Okay.
They got my respect. You take out the King, I'm riding with you the rest of the way.
And give them damn near 30 in the first quarter. At that.
What was it? 26 on like 6 shots, something like that.
Bro, I was in this bitch losing my mind.
Jay,
every time he shot
had
that
me
bitch.
in tears, bro. I said, no mercy, bro. We out. Child, bro.
Nigga was grinding badges in 2K.
Uh,
That nigga was trying to get his deep threes on Hall of Fame. So who you got, Nico? I know you say you got Brooklyn too. But who you got coming out the West?
the Clippers. I think the Clippers might get a game, maybe two. If we could see Kawhi Leonard turn into Michael Jordan again, like when he won his ring, they might got a chance.
Also, they be basically saying KD got to get hurt, and Kyrie got to stay hurt. I guess Kyrie would probably be the most similar to it just being Steph, so it'd have to be no KD and Harden, and just Kyrie out there.
No, see, he got. I don't know, man. They might get a game, maybe two. You never know. Like you said, we could see CP winning too, but I think the Clippers got it. I think they go probably get a game, maybe just one. We'll see. But yeah, I got the Clippers coming out the West.
Yeah, I'm with y'all. The rest of the East don't even fucking matter. Brooklyn running through everybody.
Yeah, it's just how many. That's it. That's the question.
How many? Yeah, they might fuck around and do what the Lakers did in 01 and be 16-1 at the end of it.
I could see them not losing again. I think they sweeping Milwaukee.
Yeah. I don't think there's no way to recover from being down 49 in a fucking playoff game in the second round. Well, you just swept the motherfucker. You feeling yourself like, oh yeah, we can handle anybody, and then these niggas put your ass down 49. All that shit is gone, though. And then you got your best player, reigning MVP or defensive player of the year, saying it ain't nothing we could do. Y'all out of it physically and mentally.
Y'all know what it is though.
What?
When they spirits broke when KD was busting Giannis' ass, and they looking like, damn, our best player getting his ass bust. KD still that man. It's a wrap. When you seeing him bust Giannis' ass like that, and you on his team, you like, oh damn, he ain't Superman after all.
You saw that shit Jay Williams was saying when he told the story about when he bumped into KD. He told him, don't ever compare me to Giannis.
Yeah, he's a good
person. He said Giannis was like a mix of KD, and I can't remember if he said like LeBron or AD, some shit like that. Mm-hmm. And then KD was like, "Hey, don't do that. Don't compare Giannis to me." And then he said, "KD been waiting for this matchup." So, damn Giannis, I'm sorry, man. Blame Jay Williams.
I've been telling my homie a Giannis fan, and he been saying Giannis a bust KD ass, and I'm like, bro,
that's cap.
We cannot fuck with Kevin Durant, bro. And I'm happy it's happening too. He getting the show for like, bro, it's really just me and LeBron. These other niggas is not on shit. Cause LeBron be busting Giannis ass.
It just goes back to how I always be saying the human ain't been born yet, and probably never will be born that could stop or even contain KD. KD gonna do what the fuck he want to do against anybody.
Right, for real. His handle his handle so crazy. Me is so crazy. Man,
bro, he is what you create on 2K, nigga.
Yeah, for real.
7 feet tall, dribbling like a fucking point guard, and shooting from wherever the fuck you want. He don't even see you. He shoot over everybody. He just look right past your ass and shoot. Shit crazy. But yeah, in the West, I got the Jazz beating the Clippers in that series in like 6.
I feel that.
I think Phoenix beat Denver in like 5. If that might be a sweep. And then I got.
Damn, you that confident in Phoenix?
Bro, I'm fucking with Phoenix, man.
A sweep in Denver?
Bro,
Denver you don't think the The MVP go get him a game?
Nope. Well, I did say 5, so maybe he give him a game. But
He's going 6.
I think Phoenix is gonna run through them. They on a high, bro. They really good on top of being on the high. Like it's gonna be hard to stop them. And then they get in the conference finals. I say that series with Utah goes 6 or 7, but I do got Phoenix coming out of it. And realistically, Brooklyn probably fucking sweeps Phoenix if I'm being honest about it. But I'm gonna stick with my guns. Say Phoenix in 7.
I would say it ain't gonna be no sweep because if Tatum can get 50 off the Nets, I know Booker can.
Yeah.
Shit, he might get 60. Shit.
Hey,
and then Aiden killed him though. Aiden get buckets on him.
His big soft ass, bro. I was just talking about his ass a few episodes ago.
He who?
I'm like, look at this big bitch finally dunking the ball. I'm proud of you.
Shit, he made AD look so obsolete, bro. I'm so pissed off.
AD was hurt though, man.
I know.
We don't know.
Deal.
I know, man, but shit, that's when he healthy, he the best big in the game, G. So it's like to see him like
who
that,
he really made
man.
a fucking mockery out of was fucking Andre Drummond. He made that nigga like he belonged in the G League.
They ran Buddy off the court.
Drummond disappointed me, man, Joe. He need to go to I want him to go to Dallas. Luka make him look good. LeBron ain't nah. I want that boy to go to Dallas.
LeBron needs shooters. I don't know why they thought that Drummond shit was gonna work.
That's what I was saying.
It looked cute defensively, but when a nigga get exposed for not really being that good on defense as we thought he was, now he ain't got no value for real.
They needed the squad they had last year. That was a squad tailor made for every style Bron played. They had shooters. They had backup centers for every situation. They let all the vital pieces walk because they wanted to be cheap.
And what's crazy is Drummond might always have better numbers than this dude, but I'm gonna go out to say JaVale McGee is better than Andre Drummond.
I agree.
He shows you every playoffs. He gonna give you exactly what you signed him for.
Yeah.
If you was to give a JaVale McGee extended minutes, he probably averaging a double-double.
Yeah.
On top of give you like 2-3 blocks a game. So Andre Drummond, we now know you just an empty stats nigga.
Plus he can play any
style. Next
style.
contract you was waiting on, that ain't never gonna happen. Good luck with that.
Yeah, because I think I read somewhere that they said he ain't coming back if he ain't getting. I think he wanted a max deal, and the Lakers said they only offering the veteran minimum.
Yeah, that's all he deserves.
Yeah, so it's like, and clearly he ain't gonna take that, so he up out of that.
This is when betting on yourself go wrong. when one of them other teams was ready to give it to you, you should have took that shit.
Like Dennis Schroeder, he won the max deal. That shit over with.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
For sure, that shit over with. His ass.
He tried in the fourth quarter. He was like, "Fuck my contract." That nigga started trying real hard. He started diving all over the place.
I like him too, man, but he threw, man. I can't stand that nigga now, man. You come do that shit for the Lakers, you can't do that on my Lakers, bro. Do that on any other team. That shit did not work. LeBron, yeah, like you said, LeBron need all shooters, and it's sad. Fucking Frank Vogel trashed him. I'm hurt.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Oh, LeBron be making these coaches, bro, like he made Ty Lue. You take LeBron out the fucking equation, and you make these niggas go back to just strictly trying to coach. All these motherfuckers ain't that.
But you can say that for like any coach though. Like you can say that like that Jordan made Phil Jackson. Like you can say that for a lot of coaches because Phil Jackson was blessed with a lot of historic teams, bro. Like, and we seen what he do without a historic team. They don't be on nothing. So
yeah, and I ain't disagreeing with you.
Same thing with Pop. Like Pop had a historic team. Now he ain't got one. He ready to retire. Like you see how that goes. So it's like,
Hey, but I know Pop keep his teams competitive though. They don't never be completely out the playoff race at least.
And he make adjustments, man. That's all I'm saying. Like coaches come in these playoffs and don't change it up. Tibbs played the same way the whole series.
I was
y'all ass bust, man.
I watched Ty Lue let Luka Doncic constantly post Pat Beverly up. What is you doing?
Hey.
And yeah, I get it. Somebody like Kawhi PG supposed to be like, "No, move. I got him." But still, your coach got to yell at these niggas, man. Like, hey, like you said, he good at like managing egos and shit. Like, man, you supposed to go over there like, hey, Kawhi, what the fuck is you doing? Why was you letting this little bitty nigga get posted up by this 6'7" nigga?
No,
you get
because the switch is not shit either, bro. Like it ain't like Luka extra fast or athletic where you have to switch.
And they ain't setting these ginormous screens that you can't move around. You could get around that shit if you want to. You just didn't want to.
They was switching though. They was switching. He was just going on whoever they put in front of him.
But I'm saying, why switch? Don't switch.
Yeah, they don't let him get in. They let him post Patrick Beverly up, and nobody was coming to help, bro.
But see,
what is that?
That's their game plan. If you watch the Clippers, like they don't do all that. Let's fight over the switch. Keeping like they pride themselves on having and they were the 3 best perimeter defenders in the game. So it's like in their heads, you pick your poison because they gonna all do the equal amount of the same job. We know that Luka was seeking out Patrick Beverly,
as he should,
and at times he was seeking out Paul George too because he was comfortable with Paul George on him too. So it's like we know this. But the Clippers
and Zubac.
But ain't part of the coach's job to like be honest with yourself and know your personnel. You know Patrick Beverly can't guard this man.
Like stop switching. Kawhi, stick him the whole game. Don't switch. Lock him up, bro. It's simple as that. You got to make adjustments. You can't just say, okay, he steady calling for the screen with Zubac. We switching. Zubac switch. He getting buckets on him. He got like 30 on him. No, don't switch.
But look, at the same time, do you want to risk having your best player in foul trouble or exhausted because he guarding this nigga? And apparently, he the only one that could have guarded him.
Do you want to risk going home?
To me,
Kawhi got to take him the whole series. I've seen him do it before. He guard LeBron the whole fucking series.
But see, LeBron is easier to guard though.
Yeah.
Like with LeBron, you're gonna do less work because he looking to pass anyway. Like Luka was coming down looking for motherfuckers to score. So it's like me. Like I was at the gym yesterday. And like I got solid defense myself. I ain't the best defender in the world, but it's like it ain't shit sweet. But it's like if I know I got a motherfucker who's gonna exhaust me to the point where on offense I'm gonna be just standing there. No, I don't want to guard that nigga because I want to do my thing too. So it's like I get why Kawhi wasn't guarding him. They didn't put Kawhi on him for real to Game 6. Game 6 straight down, he guarded him.
I know, and I know in Game 7 he like took over all the responsibility.
Yeah, Game 7 he said guard him and still score mine.
Yeah, I mean Luka did. But Luka in that game with like 40 something, damn near 50.
I think it was 45 in Game 6, and he had 29, 10, and 9 in Game 7.
But that show you how raw that nigga is, bro. Niggas legit didn't want to stick him.
Oh, for sure. If I'm a defender, I want no parts of that nigga. None. After what he did to the 3 quote unquote best defenders in the game, no, I want no parts. You ain't finna fuck up my stock. No, I'm cool.
Bro, next year?
During the game don't play in LA, he play in Philly, so.
Who?
Ben Simmons.
Oh, boy, I thought you said.
I think he'll do the same shit to Ben Simmons.
Hey, I love to see it.
No, I don't think so. Because if Kawhi was legit guarded, then he ain't stop him. But all that shit he was doing versus PG and Pat Beverly, that shit was cooked. But
yeah, he slowed down. Kawhi could guard him.
And
I know.
And so if Kawhi got him and Kawhi's smaller frame, I know Big could get him.
And was I tweaking? Did Rondo get hurt or some shit? I ain't really see him in Game 7.
They couldn't play him. He wasn't hurt. They couldn't play him.
I thought like it was some like beef shit going on or something because he was mad at Kawhi or some shit. Kawhi was like, "No, he can't play no more."
No, they couldn't. They couldn't play him. Something about it was the same reason why they stopped playing Patrick Beverly after Game 5, but the same reason they stopped playing Rondo after Game 5. Plus, they were saying that Rondo's effect was nullified because Rick Carlisle knew that Rondo knew the plays, so they were switching things up.
Oh yeah, he did used to play that.
Yeah, so they started switching things up, and it made it. Rondo thought he was blowing stuff up, but he really wasn't. They was tricking him, so they just took him out the series. Because at that point he was no good to them.
I had like looked away from the game for a second, and I looked back and I realized, damn, I ain't seen Rondo in a long time.
No.
He in the game right now.
I was about to say he was healthy.
Yeah, he playing right now.
They just took him out. He was no good to for that matchup and for that series. At least that's what I read on the Bleacher Report thingy.
Yeah, because you could never know. Cause I mean, the way he was looking at Kawhi, he looked. He's like, hey, what the fuck was you doing?
Hey, that shit had me rolling. They mean the hell out that too.
That's like the Clippers thing, huh? When something don't go right, everybody just looking at each other crazy. That Kawhi with PG last year, now Rondo with Kawhi this time. Who next? Is it gonna be a fucking Terrence Mann tearing down Zubac? Anything else y'all want to talk about?
The draft, man. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready for the offseason.
I'm ready, man.
The playoffs, it's fun to watch, but like I feel like it's a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, I don't like when it's a foregone conclusion, bro. That's just the only thing I don't like about
Yep.
when we
I
got.
see. I remember y'all was talking about that before.
Yeah.
I never felt like it was like that before, but I kind of feel like that right now. But I'm still holding on my hope for Phoenix. I ain't never felt like the finals was a foregone conclusion.
You a fool.
Never.
You was a damn fool.
You tripping?
Them three.
Y'all can't. I'm sorry. You can't tell me one nigga is the greatest in the world 1 second and then say he ain't good enough in the next breath. I can't rock with that.
Nah, when Katie joined the Warriors, yeah, that shit was over with.
Blah, blah,
It was
blah.
a foregone conclusion.
Right. I didn't give a fuck what moves was being made. I don't give a fuck what they put in front of that. I was like, okay, this ain't going no more than 6. And I was right. And I'm getting them same vibes from the Nets.
PG been all right. Is PG like starting to earn back his playoff P name, or is he?
He was good.
Yeah, he was good last year. That's
He was 23-10 that first round. What's name? He showed up to me every game. Kawhi missed it. To me, Kawhi didn't show up 2 of them games.
That's what I meant. That so from the first round, who had like the best overall performance?
Trae Young.
Okay.
Without question. I was about to say Luka and Trae Young.
And Kawhi.
I would probably pick Luka. Like if you just looking strictly at numbers, I'll pick Luka.
No,
but
I'm going
for outcome. I'm picking Trae Young.
I'm going full series. Who showed up every single game? Who did they thing the entire series? I'm going Trae Young and Luka. Like I said, Kawhi was missing them first 2 games. Whereas with Luka and Trae Young, they made they names right there. Like I'm here. Like we ready.
Luka ain't having not a bad game. Not one bad game.
I don't think he had any bad games. I think his team just failed him a couple of times.
That's what I said. He ain't none.
Shit, I think he averaged. I'm looking at the. Hold on, I had a thing on my phone.
He averaged LeBron numbers.
Yeah, it was like 35, 10, and 8, something like that. Like he did his thing, bro. Like, oh my God, look what got next.
I can't wait to see him next year, bro. I can't wait to see who they get to put with him. Who want to play with Luka?
Sure, I know who.
I don't think it's gonna be a problem of who want to play with him. Just convincing people to come to Dallas. Shit.
No, I don't know because Luka ball dominant. You know what I'm trying to say, and superstars don't like them ball dominant superstars. Like he would need someone that's off ball, like a.
He need a big.
No, he don't even. He don't even. Yeah. No, he don't even need a big. He just need a. Well, he might need a big, but he can do good with a. It got to be like an off guard though, like an off ball off guard, like a Devin Booker, Klay Thompson, something like that. Someone who can play without the ball.
I don't think Devin Booker like that too much though.
No,
when shit get real, Devin Booker want that ball.
No, not Devin Booker per se. I'm saying like that type of player. Like Devin Booker can play off ball.
So get him like a Chris Middleton. You saying
right? Like someone's like.
No, I think he could play with somebody who got the ball. I know what you're saying too, Bobby. I know what you ain't saying strictly off the ball, but somebody who could, when Luka in the game, he could play off him.
Right, like when he doing his thing, because Luka wants that ball. Because if you come into his team, this is his team. So therefore, you got to be able to play off the ball, like Dwayne Wade. Like even though Bron came to his team, and they did that first year, they was just taking turns. The second year, he adapted. He learned how to play off the ball and then off LeBron. Like that's what I'm saying. He needs something like that.
Yeah.
Or
I don't think he need no pure shooter. Right. He just got to get somebody who could like. I think he could play with a lot of niggas. Like I think Kawhi could work with him, and like a Giannis. Yeah. I think he could play with a lot.
Yeah, like Kawhi, like Kawhi, like PG is ball dominant. So Kawhi plays off of PG. If you watch the Clippers game.
Yeah, he's a point guard.
Right. Because every time I look up, PG got the ball. And he give it to Kawhi in his spots, and then Kawhi do his thing from there. Like that's all he needs, something like that, or like you said, a beat.
Oh, that was another thing I forgot to say. I was so glad to see in that game 7, Kawhi like demanding the ball and shit. Like he was demanding that shit from the inbound. He was like, "No, don't give it to Paul George. Give it here."
You ain't lying.
I was enjoying.
He was clapping for that motherfucker too.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all know what Dallas could do? Trade Porzingis ass for Bradley Beal.
If Washington go for it, then hey, I'll pull that trigger.
I don't think Washington going for that though.
I don't think
you throw Porzingis with some picks or something like that. If Bradley Beal say, "Hey, train me, I want to go," They'll
Okay,
take
under
points.
that, under that circumstance, yeah. But Bradley Beal keeps saying it out in the open. He don't want to go.
Yeah,
Nowhere.
he definitely ain't going nowhere now that they got Russ.
Fucking Damian Lillard. Y'all think he finally gonna get over that shit and leave Portland?
I think Dame could go to the Mavs too. They'll fit, but yes, I think he leaves. It's over with. Terry Stotts gone.
He gone. Yeah,
I think
they
he
fired
go.
him already, right?
They parted ways. Yeah,
Dame ain't going nowhere.
When it's a, I'm gonna take it though. When it's a white man, it's parted ways. But when it's a black man, that nigga got fired.
you right. You right. But he been with them for a long time, bro, and he didn't necessarily do bad. He overachieved a lot of years.
Like, what are you giving him to work with for real in the West?
Yeah,
You
so
got
it's like
Damian
I
Lillard
don't
and CJ
time.
McCollum. That ain't enough out west.
No,
And in the
no,
playoffs every year.
no. Them niggas underachieved every year in and year out. He deserved to get smoked, and I'd trade a lot of them niggas if you ask me.
I would trade a lot of them, but I like him as a coach.
Nah, his ass can be
Let
gone.
me ask y'all this. Where would y'all like to see Damian Lillard end up? Though?
He ain't going nowhere.
I'm
He
hypothetically speaking, then, Bobby.
I could see him leaving to go to like 3 teams. I'd say LA, of course. They gonna be in the mix. The Lakers. I could see the Pelicans making a deal around Lonzo Ball for him, like a sign and trade, some shit like that, and pair him with Brandon Ingram and Zion. Because he's not gonna want to go nowhere that's really established like that. That ain't his style. He gonna want to do some CP shit. I could see him matching up with the Pelicans, and then I'm gonna say like a wild horse. I would love to see him go play with Luka, because I think he could play off Luka. That'd be a nice 1-2 punch.
Yo, you on to some shit with that Pelican. I would love to see that.
He'll make them better.
Fuck better. He gonna make them a championship contender.
I think all 3 of them are average 20. They'll be tough.
Yeah. And do they get to keep Steven Adams in this? Probably not. That's a lot of fucking money.
No, they probably could. It'll probably be like
They still have the same problem they got now. Then they bench is just gonna be ass.
It's gonna be like Lonzo Ball, like that rookie they drafted, Alexander Walker, probably Steven Adams, and then probably like 2 first-round picks, and then boom, and it'd be probably some second-round picks in the deal. They'll probably put it through. It's the same thing. Like if Dame say, "I want to leave, trade me," Portland gonna be like, "Man, you've been here with us forever. Like we got you. We got loyalty to you. We gonna send you where you want to go. We'll take some
they better give him that too. If he's decide he want to get traded, they better do it just like how Westbrook got it, because he deserved that.
Yeah, like a few picks. Cause you getting some in the end, bro. You done had like 10 years with this nigga. Good playoff years. We didn't do it. Like, let's take the little 2 first rounders. Let's take these young players from somewhere else and see what they do with us. Fuck it. And then trade CJ McCollum for something decent. Now you hold out on him. You get something good for him. Yeah. Dang, you let him go. Wherever he want to go. Like if he say trade me to the Pelicans, take what they get y'all.
I don't know what they get y'all, but I get what you said. All right, so hypothetically, Bobby, if you could see Dame go anywhere, where would it be?
Man, get Kobe White up out of there, and the fucking Bulls, and put him with
that is decent,
and put him with Zach LaVine before Zach LaVine leave us, because he just sold his crib.
Zach gone. He gone.
No.
When that happened, they leave. He gone.
So Bulls front office, if you ask me, they should do whatever the Blazers ask for, give it to him.
That's not Zach.
As long as it ain't Zach, give it to him.
I think Zach gone. He a free agent, ain't he?
No. I think year after. I think next year he a free agent, not this year. I think the next year he a free agent. Yeah, I would do that. But if we can't do that, then to me his best fit where he'll have his like the most immediate impact is put him with Bron. Because LeBron and the style of play that he play and the team that he owned, that's perfect for Dame because he ain't got to change nothing.
Yeah.
Because in Bron's style, all he gonna do is with the same shit he was doing with Kyrie. And Dame is pretty much the same style. He just more so he launched more threes than Kyrie, which is up to LeBron standards anyway. Because all LeBron want to do is throw you that motherfucker so you can shoot anyway. Because he want to rack up his assists. So it's like Dame is perfect for whatever LeBron want to do. Not to mention he gave 80 that time so he could rest and he can pull the KD stunt when you play 30% of the season and you miraculously ready for the playoffs. I called this shit, by the way. So
I don't think nothing wrong with that, bro. if we got a squad and I would just want to sit down for a few games and get healthy for the playoffs, I think niggas should be able to
That
do
shit
it.
weak to me. Like
It's weak, but hey, shit,
Well,
we gotta
you gotta
let
work
these young.
something out with the fans that's paying for that shit.
that's what I'm saying. That's part of the reason why I don't respect Kawhi, because Kawhi was doing that shit for years. Where he'll play about 45% of the season, and then
Hey, but a lot of these niggas need to be like Kawhi because they constantly getting hurt over and over. You ain't seen Kawhi have no more injury problems.
I mean, it's pros and
That's
cons to it, yeah. But I'm on that now. If you can play. I don't like that whole shit where you bent your finger and now you can't play for 2 weeks. No, Jay.
Yeah, but you see
Oh,
where
yeah.
that gray area come in because look how they just tried to force AD back out there.
See,
That
no,
nigga clearly didn't
see
belong
that
there.
I'm not with. Like, if you were hurt for real, don't play. By all means, no.
But you know, it's niggas getting in his head like, man, you ready?
I know. But see, like the AD situation, not AD, the KD situation in the finals a couple years ago. I would have just set the KD out for the rest of the playoffs, and we ride with who we got. And the same thing with AD, because if he would have made that worse than what it was, he would have been out. I'd have been like, no, you like it's. I'm thinking long term. Fuck the short term. If you healthy,
and back to coaching. Cause how the fuck it take his coach 5 minutes to see that nigga shouldn't have been out there?
Oh yeah.
Cause I saw it from the second that he walked out to that court. He didn't need to be out.
I saw it in tip off.
So how it take you 5 minutes?
I saw the tip off. So I was like, oh yeah, it's over with. One good hit, he gone. He got that hit, and I think the Suns knew he was hurt.
Hit really. That's the crazy part. Yeah, Devin Booker was going.
Yeah, they was ISOing him for like 2 minutes straight, trying to get him out of there.
That's good coaching. Coach say, "Hey, go ISO that nigga."
Yeah,
he hurt.
Monty Williams a good coach.
Yeah, so it's like if you hurt for real, like nah, by all means, do not play. Like I don't want you playing unless I want him to be playing only at 100%. But like if you got like one of those small nagging injuries, like you didn't broke a fingernail or you got a little bit of soreness, some stuff like that, you should be playing. I feel like
I feel like you could tell when it's a fake injury on the injury report too. When they say some shit just like back soreness, like, your ass ain't.
Hey, that's my favorite one though. I know I feel back soreness though because that means I'm carrying you niggas and I don't feel like it today. So I feel that one.
Oh shit! Damn, what if they do be meaning that for real?
No, that's what it is. I remember. So funny story. Cause like I don't know how far y'all go with it, but like me, like I read everything. Like those, if you get like the Bleacher Report app and you follow certain teams, like they tell you, like the beat writers, they tell you everything. And so like
yeah, I read that shit to the
yeah.
team.
So like back in Cleveland when it was Kyrie, Braun, and all them whatever, Braun will always put back soreness because that was always cold for. I don't feel like playing because my workload has been too high these last couple of days. And so, like, if you followed that team, you knew what that meant whenever he would say back spasm or say something like that. And remember, the league was fining him, I think, when he first came to Cleveland, back to Cleveland, I mean. They was fining him because he would only do that during national TV games. And then he got upset because that was back when Kawhi first started doing the load management, but nobody was saying nothing to him. So when Bron started doing it, it became like this thing. Or whatever, and he got like pissed. So then he would play, and then would only play like the first half, and then he'd sit out the rest. Like he would purposely get his numbers in the first half, sit out the second half, and the motherfucker would still be pissed. So he had to stop doing that.
I gotta do what the Warriors used to do: get up on them niggas 30 by the third quarter.
Yeah. They was good for that too.
I'm with Bobby on the Lillard shit though, man. I want to see him play for my favorite team, so either the Bulls or the Lakers. But I'm an asshole, so I don't want him to come to the Lakers until LeBron leaves. Then it should be Lillard and AD.
Well, shit, if Bron ain't gonna be there, ain't no point in coming to the Lakers.
Oh, Lillard and AD.
I don't even think
you could build around.
I don't think AD gonna stay there after LeBron retire. Me personally.
Both of their ass could come to Chicago, then we got room.
He might come to Chicago because he keeps saying that he want to play in there.
Yeah, he be entertaining that shit too much for me.
So I think he do want to come.
He playing with our emotions, nigga.
My soul.
But when you get here, make sure you're healthy.
And make sure he can still play. Because I don't want him to come here and he'd be like, D-Wade. That should hurt my soul watching him play for us.
That should do it for this one, y'all. We could stop right here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let us know what y'all favorite moment was from the first round of the playoffs. And if y'all had any predictions that might have changed going forward. Like, subscribe, all that good shit. Follow us on Instagram, Spotify, all that good shit.
We on Instagram, we on Twitter, we on Spotify, we on YouTube. We got everything y'all
need. Outside your house.
Hey, damn now, you want us to pull up and record it from your crib? We can. Spread the word.
We catch y'all in the next one, man.